All right, welcome. All right, pack rats, welcome. Today we have another opening. We're going to start with a Secrets of Strixhaven Play Booster box. This was delivered to me by Cataclysm Games. I don't know if we're going to call this series Pack Rats or what, but thanks for staying part of it. Unboxing. I really like this set. That's the truth. There's a lot of sets in Magic the Gathering that I enjoy, sure. But things that have multiple card styles, which the Mystical Archives, I love. The Japanese cards, love them. In a deck, trying to remember which card is which and exactly what the text says, But I do love the alternate art, so absolutely looking for some Force of Will, a Ad Naz, a Vampiric Tutor, something like that. Got a new lighting setup today, so let's make sure this is working. Like I said, the purple packs, you know, I'm really a fan of believing in something outside of yourself or things that don't necessarily seem normal. So people call it, I'll get this wrong, not old wives' tales, but, oh my goodness, 3, 2, 1, time. Superstitions. So yeah, am I superstitious? Sure. And I'm going to believe that everything in a purple pack is going to be phenomenal. So let's start off and see if we can get a banger. I'm not going to read through comments here for you. Except Sonar. Sonar is really good in, I think they call it Prismari. I still like to call it Izzet. Legendary. And so I pull all my rares. Choreograph Sparks. Spell can't be copied. Choose one or both. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. Get this lighting right for us here today. Choose new targets, or copy target creature spell, haste, and then sack the token. Unless you've got things that allow your tokens not to get sacked. Like Zergo or something. Mobilize. All right, Lorehold the Historian, man. Quality card, purple packs, I'm telling you, they are moving. Okay, knockout maneuver. I will separate out my alternate art, Secrets of Strixhaven. And foils I generally don't separate. Some people say I should, put them in the trade binder, yada yada. Nope. I also separate my lands and my tokens. In another episode, another video, I'll show you guys why. I mean, I'm sure you know why. But my lands go in a drawer, my tokens go in another drawer. My rares go separated, and then my commons go as a part of the set when I store the set. Okay, let's see what Green Power's got for us today. Procrastinate, Dust Speaker, Barrage, Scholar, Biblio, Bog, Group, Campus Composer, Little Sloth Action, Scrollsmith. What's this guy look like without the light today? No bueno. Go blue light for you? Yeah, okay. When a creature you control dies, everybody loses a life, you gain a life. Yeah, the Cauldron's great. A Braid, love it. The Acolyte in foil goes with my normals, and the lands and tokens. Okay, pulling up a teal. I have the smallest nails right now, so it's a little more difficult. And I got this funky thing, man, Trigger Thumb. It's bananas. Spellbook Seeker with careful study. Spirit Mascot, Teacher's Pest. Okay. Maelstrom Artisan with Rocket Volley as a rare. Hardened Academic. Flying Haste, discard a card, gains lifelink. When one or more cards leave your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on creature you control. Pick Your Poison is our Mystical Archive, our signature Strixhaven archive. Strife Scholar, our foil land token. Okay. Moving through. Teal, here we go. Chase Inspiration, Acolyte, Flourish. Visionary Stance, I think that's going to be decent. Soaring Stone Glider, Fractalize. Mana Worm. Okay, we got the Blueprint Style Improvisation Capstone, Legend. Like it. Return the Favor is our archive card. Hey, we got a foil rare as our foil, Vicious Rivalry, which I think is great. If you're looking for a board wipe and you need it in black, green, Golgari, you got it. I think that's a fun card. Big Green, where we at? Okay. Shade Rider, little vampire. When he enters, each opponent loses 2 life, gain 2 life. Landscape Painter with Vibrant Idea. Rapier's Wit, the Bane, an Expanse, Grapple with Death, Sundering Archaic, Fractal Tinder, Excavator, Essence Not Scholar. All right, Flashback, which I think is going to be a phenomenal card that'll stick around for a long, long time, especially how everything right now is, well, not just right now, but Mono Red or Izzet, Red Blue, Prismari, allowing you to go in and use single red mana instantly to flashback an instant or sorcery, which gives it flashback equal to mana. I think it's going to be great. I think it's a wonderful rare right now. Monstrous Rage, killer card, man. Destroyed me in Arena multiple times. Heated Argument, Titan's Grave, Fractal. Yeah, man. A couple of sets ago. Mono Red. Back when you had the cards from Neon Dynasty, the enchantment that turned into a 1/1, Monastery Swift Spear. I mean, things were fast then, don't get me wrong. But when that bird came out, man, from Outlaws, Thunder Junction, Monstrous Rage, whew, you could get pinged pretty quick. And it just feels like it got worse from there, you know? I say worse. Look, if that's your style, that's your style. Get a little bit of a big gulp here. Run Behind, Debater, Shopkeeper, Grapple. Okay, Pensive Professors are rare. Beautiful Berserk, great art. All right, and a nice looking email, Vastlands Roamer, Elf Druid. Anything with counters has trample. Can't be bad. Paradox Gardens, Inkling. We're gonna move our tokens over. That way if you wanna see cards, they're here. Purple has been the color key for me. Let's get an Ed Nas, man, and Archive. Or the Vampiric Tutor. Yeah, you can just watch me fumble with this pack for 30 minutes. Treasure. Treasure. Pull from the grave, run behind. Dissection Practice, which I like. Single black, pip, instant. Lose a life, gain a life. Something gets 1/1, something gets -1/-1. That is a lot for single black. All right, draw 3, discard 2, add 5 mana. So a single mana draw spell. Yeah, baby. Erode. I really think this card's going to stick around for a while. I know it's not exiled, but it does take out a Planeswalker. And if you need to do it to yourself in mono white, go grab yourself a land. Do it, man. Feed the Swarm, our SOA card. Like this card, Leech Collector. When you gain life the first time, it becomes prepared, and then for single black, everybody loses 2 life. That's pretty solid, man. The foil one I think I might keep out. We'll see where it goes. This guy could live in a black-white life gain for me. Maybe. I don't know. All right, teal, where are we at? Look, I can let my nails grow so that I can do this more easily, but then you have to stare at long nails while I'm flipping cards. Not sure that's what we want. Okay. The Shadelock. Magma Blood Archaic as the rare. Giant Growth, SOA, Loose Leaf, Land, Prep card. So maybe purple's not doing it. Maybe that was teal. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being superstitious and none of it matters. But inside this box, we're definitely getting money back. 120 bucks or so, right? Acolyte, Pest, Betrayal. All right, Abigail. Homesickness. Draw 2. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun on each one for 6, though. Suspended Aggression, all right. Exile non-land permanent. And the top card of your library. For each of those cards, its owner may play it until the end of their next turn. Okay. Bulk up. And then Honor-Bound Page. Got a land here and a Fractal token. Okay, come on, purple. Bring me back, man. Bring me back. Next video will definitely be a Collector's Booster box set. Should be arriving today. Okay, Last Gasp. Scatter, Debater. Petrified Hamlet, I also think is going to be great. In a lot of different formats. Great rare, take it all day. Second rare, Berta, take it. And then gorgeous art for the SOA Disdainful Stroke. And Elemental Mascot in Prismari. Got our land, our token. Good pack. Purple is doing it right. Dude, this pack does not want to play games today. That's a good sign, right? Something wants to stay sealed away. Finally. Pest token. Procrastinate. Historian. Poet. Here we go. Impractical Joke. Another Abbey. Orisa. Tide Choreographer. Merfolk. Spell cost 3 less to creatures you control have toughness 10 or greater. Draw 2 cards. Grave Researcher with a copy of Reanimate in it. Love it. Angel's Grace. A rare with split second. Can't lose. Opponents can't win. And damage only takes you down to 1. Gorgeous as a rare. And then the Seeker, a Forest, and a Fractal. Great pack. Told you, didn't want to open. That's why. We had a beautiful Secrets of Strixhaven archive card. Dude, these packs are giving me trouble. If I have to go get a pack of scissors today. Okay, Johnny's Response. Essence Scatter, Coast of Brilliance. Lewin. Primary Research. Withering Curse for 3. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If you gained life, destroy all creatures instead. Great for life gain or Maha deck. Love it. And we got a stock up. And Muse's Encouragement in foil. Our land and our token. Been a good box so far. Not sure how close to value we are, but I know that dragon is worth something, right? Lower hold for sure. I'm curious to see what Angel's Grace is. Okay, the Charm. Harsh Annotation, Molten Note, Resonating Lute. Lands have tapped to add 2 mana of any one color. For instance, in sorceries. And a hop to it. Pursue the Past is foil. Our land and our token. Muse's Encouragement, Elite Interceptor, Wander Off, Ancestral Anger, Petrifractal, okay, Brush Off, Antiquities on the Loose as the rare, and Deduce as our SOA, Melancholic Poet foil, our land, and our token. Purple, here we go. Textbook Tabulator, Ascendant Dust Speaker, Gasp, Heated Argument, Griff, Deathbloom Botanist, Outburst, Daydream, Infirmary Healer, Exhibition Tidecaller. When you cast an instant or sorcery, target player mills 3. Okay, mill 10 instead. Yeah, okay. Don't hate me, I'm a mill player. Locust Spray, sick art. And Dig Site Inventory, Spectacle Summit, and Token. Okay, let's go back to back purples. Owlin, Newt, Anger, Pest. Here we go. Sky Coach Conductor. Flying Vigilance with an all aboard. Vicious Rivalry, so double rare. And then Shared Roots for SOA. Last Gasp in foil. Titan's Grave, and an Inkling. Teal. Let's see what we get here. Wander Off. Hydro Channeler, First Year. Eternal Student. Sky Whale. Colossus. Joined Researchers as the rare. Brain Freeze as a rare SOA. And Prismari Charm and foil. Okay. I'll take that. Brain Freeze is beautiful. I like the charm. Somebody somewhere wants that in their deck in foil, and we'll have it in the binder. Hey, great token means great pack. It's just a sign, it's just superstition. Okay, here we go. Color Storm Stallion, Elemental Horse, Empty the Warrens, create 2/1/1 red goblins, SOA rare, we'll take it. Pigment Wrangler, Mountain, which was, I love that art, man. I'd run that in a deck all day. And then a Pest and Professor token. All right. I really like the Mystical Archive, man. Really fun. And they tied it together into this set really well. I mean, all of Strixhaven works that way, for sure. Landscape Painter, Interjection, Flourish, Bane, Mascot, Lorecaster, Agony, Charm, Scorn, Q-Roll, Steal the Show, Sleight of Hand, and a foil Ral Planeswalker. Wow, beautiful. And we've got a land and a token. Box has been going well. I'll have the pricing up here by upload. You can see what these rares run. Generally only price things over $1, so I'll run them all, scan them all for sure, and see where it goes. Harmonized Trio with Brainstorm. Okay. Zombify. Got it. Foil. Mountain. Token. That mountain's pretty cool too, man. I know that full art plains and the full art swamp like that are beautiful. All right, so we're still looking for an Adnaz, Vampiric Tutor, Force of Will. Let's see what we get. I thought that was the rare land. All right, Planar Engineering, sack 2 lands, search for 4, put them on the battlefield tapped. And Duty Beyond Death, sick art. And Informed Inkwright and foil. Vigilance with Repartee. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, create a 1/1 white-black inkling with flying. Fun, man. I'll take a foil rare all day. Field of Strife. We haven't gotten any of the funky lands, have we? The slow lands. As a standard player, I like them. Fast lands, slow lands, pain lands, everything but tap lands, man. I guess I only play standard on Arena. Everywhere else in the world, I only show up with a commander deck. I mean, I'd play Legacy, Vintage, Historic, whatever. I've been playing since '97. So I think Flow State's gonna be great too. I think it's gonna stick around for a while. Top 3, take a look. Put 1 in your hand, the rest on the bottom in any order. You're not drawing. And I think that helps when you're facing things like Orcish Bowmaster and other cards that want you to feel pain for drawing. Dual Tactics, Scolding Admin, the Arc of Hunger. I think this might be the first one I've gotten. Love this card. I've been watching Nummy play it on Arena in Draft, and it is great, man. Every time something leaves graveyard, deals 1 damage, gain a life. All my graveyard decks live in black, green, and blue. So where Arc of Hunger fits for me, I don't know, but maybe it allows me to jump into some different deck styles. Snooping Page is our foil. That's the swamp I was telling you about that I would definitely fill a deck with if I could catch enough of them in foil. Our Elemental token. And we're starting to get heavy on the standard common and uncommon card stack. Getting to the bottom of the box. All right. Tabulator, Debater, Foolish Fate, Primary Research, Geometer's Arthropod as our rare, Knockout Maneuver, Grapple with Death, Destroy Artifact, Gain a Life as our foil, Forest, and Fractal. Okay, I think we are looking at 2, 4, 6 packs, 7 packs left, so let's go purple. I believe bottom of the box always does me right. Let's go. Study, dig, Tam. Okay, Tragedy Feaster. Trample, ward, discard a card at the beginning of your end step. Sack a permanent unless you gained life. Love it. All right, there's the land we were just talking about. Sundown Pass, we'll take it. And Sleight of Hand for our SOA. Rapturous Moment, Swamp, Fractal. Okay, we're getting closer to bottom of the box. Still need a big hit. Still want a $100 card. I want this box to double its money. Yeah, I don't play the Professor Booster Box game. I get it. I gotta believe, man. He doesn't ever believe it's gonna work, so it doesn't. Nita, Burst Lightning, Foil, Stock Up, and SO. I don't think I've ever had 2 secrets in one, other than collectors. Field, Elemental, yeah, and Nita. So 2 rares, 2 secrets, 1 being the foil. I like that it's sitting in the foil spot. Now, if that would have been a Vampiric Tutor, Secrets of Strixhaven, Mystical Archive, and foil, be exciting. We're gonna get there, don't worry. Comforting Council, Dawning Archaic, which I think is gonna be a phenomenal card. Glad we got one here. 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. There's a ton of ways of doing that. When the Dawning Archaic attacks, cast an instant or sorcery from graveyard without paying its cost, which can really make this thing hit hard. Double its power, bulk up, for instance. Go nuts. Spell Pierce, love it. And then Forum Necroscribe, Troll Warlock, ward, discard a card. When you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature, return a card from graveyard to the battlefield. What? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, I can return another creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. I like that, and I'm glad it's in foil. I'm glad it's living right here with me. Love it. Beautiful plains, elemental. Huh. I had a couple of great black foil cards that I think can be deck additions for me. I play green, but I play it for ramp. If it exists, man, it's usually in a black, blue, green deck for me. Send in the Pest. Play red on Arena. Play blue on Arena, where you're allowed to lose all your friends. Cure All, Field of Strife, Elemental. But in Commander, it's usually black, white, Mardu. Something like that for me. Mr. House, Zergo, Kalia. I play Ur-Dragon. I play Maha. I play Odric. Okay. We've got 2 packs left, so this is going to be a juicy one for us, we're hoping. Wisdom of the Ages. Emeritus of Ideation. Great, that's rare and a mythic. Bitter Triumph. Love it. And foil Fractalize. Garden Elemental. Okay, 2 packs. We're saving purple for last. Need a little beverage, get my luck built up here. Pray to the Grand Prix Judge, Modern Masters, Las Vegas. Pull from the grave. Come on, baby. Give me something gorgeous here. Together as one. Rec Raid, Virtuoso. Okay, together as one. Rec Raid, Virtuoso, Island, copy token. Put my copies in my Orvar blue wizard deck. Copies of copies of copies of copies. Okay, last pack. Let's get it. Vampiric Tutor. Foil. Fractalize. Okay, Witherbloom the Balancer. I'll take an Elder Dragon all day. Royal Treatment and a Sky Coach. Okay, so we got 2 Elder Dragons. We got some great SOAs. And I think overall, pretty solid play booster box. I'll add pricing to this and we'll see what the total looks like here at the end. Thanks for following today. Really appreciate your time.